take yellow.
This is Dominic Curie.
I'll take yellow, you take
film
green.
Production major.
Okay,
This is
okay.
Quincy West.
Yellow.
Green.
You want green? Yeah.
Yes, that's turkey.
It's what?
We are 22 West Radio. 22 West Radio is 22westmedia.com and 88.1 FM KKJZ HD3 Long Beach, Los Angeles.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and now, our World Broadcasting Tag Team Champions of the World.
I'm Ethan.
I'm Rob.
And I am James.
We gotta change that intro now.
That's what I was gonna say.
He's our cruiserweight. He's our cruiserweight.
Yeah, I got my purple shoes on.
Yeah.
So we're okay.
There you
You're
go.
cruiserweight.
You're in the gimmick. All right. Cool. A lot of stuff has happened in the last week. I'm gonna try and pull up the results. Because last week we had the Superstar Shakeup on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live. So there were a lot of changes, a lot of good, I thought, personally, as we're getting set up here. But before that, Facebook.com/Beyond the Ropes is where you can
Someone
find
changed
us.
the title of this one in a bit.
Yeah, there we go. Facebook.com/Beyond the Ropes is where you can find us, where we post additional content, predictions, and so on. We are also on YouTube. Just search up Beyond the Ropes or go to Rob's YouTube channel, Rob Flores.
Rob Flores Media, I believe.
Is it media or
Yeah,
is it? Because
media.
I went to Rob Flores and it's just
Everything's
Rob
Rob Flores Media.
There's a lot of Rob Flores
Oh, you
out
mean the
there.
YouTube, regular YouTube channel, yeah.
YouTube is just
Yeah,
Rob
okay.
Flores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I went to it the other day. I was like,
Yeah.
it's just Rob Flores.
I stand corrected.
Yeah. But everything else
I was
is
trying
Rob
to figure
Flores.
out how to make the channel.
Right. Twitter @EthanNV95.
Rob Flores Media.
At JHW Reporter.
Awesome. And we are currently on you now, correct?
Yes, well, I'm
Mhm.
gonna change the. Well, I mean, I forgot. I'll see what I named it on there, but it's there. I think it's still ask questions. Still ask questions
Right,
hashtag
with
here.
the hashtag Ask Questions. So be sure to give us a follow there. We'll keep you updated and everything. So, these are some of the results from last week's Superstar Shakeup before the changes were made, because there were some changes over the last
How
few
sad.
days.
Just one or two,
Sad.
right?
There's a few things.
It's all because of couples.
Yeah, so we're starting with last Monday, and we talked about it on Tuesday's show last week, but we'll talk about it again, kind of to rehash. The trades that went to Monday Night Raw last week were AJ Styles, The Miz, Ricochet, Aleister Black, Eric, and Ivar of, well, formerly known as Viking Experience.
Yeah. Right.
Andrade, Zelina Vega, Rey Mysterio, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, Naomi, EC3, Lacey Evans, Eric Young, and Cedric Alexander. And last Tuesday on SmackDown, we had more trades. Obviously, the shakeup continued. Moving over from Raw to SmackDown, Roman Reigns, the Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor, Elias, Bayley, Amber Moon, Kairi Sane, Lars Sullivan, Buddy Murphy, Liv Morgan, Chad Gable, Apollo Crews, Mickey James, and Otis and Tucker Heavy Machinery.
That Lars Sullivan thing, I'm still kind of confused about.
He's on SmackDown.
For sure this time.
For sure. He did not show up last night.
Okay.
He's officially been labeled that he is on SmackDown. And some changes, however, were made over the last week.
With no explanation, is this correct?
Not really. So I'll go through it. I made this tweet yesterday, as you mentioned it earlier.
Yep.
Off the air. But Alexander Wolf, former member of Sanity.
Right.
So this is kind of a spoiler, but it was already kind of revealed by a lot of people. So I shared it on Twitter. Alexander Wolf is now on NXT UK.
Right.
So he got moved from SmackDown back down to NXT UK, which I think is really good for him,
Good
considering Sanity's no more.
Right.
It'll give him something to do. He has been added to a new group.
Oh, did he really? I was gonna say, cause he was the big boy, right?
No, not the big. He was
He's not the big one.
No, that's Killian Dane.
Okay. I was gonna say I would want to see him and Walter.
Oh, well, Alexander Wolf is now associated with Walter and
Oh.
a few other members.
Well, there you go.
They're a group. They're
What
a
is
faction.
what is the name of said group?
Imperium.
I guess.
No, it's
Imperium Experience?
no. Just
Yeah, right,
Imperium.
right.
It's actually a cool name. I forgot what the exact name.
Right.
of
I'm
it is.
sure there's
Google
something.
it. Yeah, no, there's something behind it, but it's good for him.
Cool.
Walter is currently the NXT UK champion, so it's going to be a prominent role for Alexander Wolf.
Hopefully they give it a few weeks before they start any sort of merge or anything. You never know. They might change the name.
That only happens on main roster,
Who knows?
because there's only one guy that changes those names.
This is
and-
true. This
Yeah.
is correct.
So so that happened. Good for him. He's got something to do now. Still unsure about Killian Dane, who is the big guy you're
Mhm,
talking about
right,
from
right.
Sanity. He is
Nowhere to be
still on
found?
SmackDown, I
Okay.
guess, but he's not been seen for a while.
Hmm.
And as we mentioned, Eric Young was traded to Raw, has not been seen or heard of. Nikki Cross, former Sanity member, has no brand.
What?
She was not drafted or traded anywhere. She's
Wait, but I mean, has it been said that she doesn't have a brand? I mean, because it's
They
like,
haven't
wasn't
mentioned
she
her.
on?
She was appearing on both shows until
Oh,
like a few weeks ago.
Wait.
And then she just disappeared from television. But she's still active on Twitter and stuff, so
yeah.
I have an idea of what she's gonna be doing,
What is
which
your?
we'll get to in a little bit,
Okay.
because I want to go through this first.
Oh, I think I know where you're going. Maybe. I think.
I think I probably retweeted it or something, because there was an idea someone put out, and I think it's gaining some momentum.
Oh, I mean, I haven't seen anything. But
Okay.
based on what you're saying, I
Next up,
maybe.
the formerly known War Raiders
Yeah.
debuted as the Viking Experience last week, which created a lot of buzz.
Is there a block back there or no?
Yes and no.
Yeah, I mean.
Yep, okay.
There you go.
At least,
As Rob is setting up his
The ghetto tripod.
his phone. Yeah.
The ghetto
The
tripod.
ghetto tripod, as he calls it.
I mean, I have one right here. If you take out your case,
There we go.
I don't know if it'll fit, but
Well, I got this one. Another one's what I wanted was to make it a little higher,
Oh,
but it
yeah.
still works.
all right.
Yeah, we'll
Well,
figure it out.
Yeah,
We'll
what
get
I
it
did
together.
Is there's a brick, and it's always shuffling.
Yeah,
around
the brick is.
studio. And I just put it on top of the brick.
we're just calling it in the ring, folks. We're just calling it in the ring.
Yeah, there's no brick around here.
Go back to the Viking.
Viking Experience, due to some backlash, have now gone to the Viking Raiders. So they kept their original last team name, I guess,
Yeah.
and they kept the Viking because they did not want, obviously, war in the title for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But
It's all Snickers, probably. It's all Snickers.
no,
Snickers
it's
did it,
apparently
probably.
Vince for whatever reason.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
It's better than the
weird.
Viking Experience.
At least, yes, this is true. And at the very least, you can say that the WWE universe listens to their audience.
Right,
Kinda, I
the-
guess.
In some capacity, I think a lot of people were like, "Well, it's better, but it still doesn't really solve anything." But it's a lot of people were
Yeah.
saying it's still better.
I mean, it
than
is
was.
better, but
So, yeah, it's like, War Raiders was a good name.
they just better do something with them at this point. I mean,
They dominated last night, which we'll
There you
get
go.
to in a little bit.
Okay.
Well, we don't have to go through everything, but they pretty much demolished the Lucha House Party. So,
I mean, isn't that what they're there for only?
pretty much at
I
this
mean,
point.
yeah, that's what they are.
Seeing that
Why
way,
not?
yeah.
So, some news that broke kind of yesterday, kind of just randomly. I don't even know if WWE made an official announcement. It just happened. I noticed it first on Facebook when the superstars. So they have like Facebook pages and they have
Yeah.
different colors for which brand they're on.
They don't really run them right.
Right.
Yeah.
So I noticed that Aleister Black's changed to blue. I was like, did he
mhm.
move to SmackDown? And then I do a little research, and apparently Andrade and Zelina Vega have been moved back to SmackDown. And Aleister Black also moved to SmackDown
Which is
because he
weird.
is married
But I
to
don't.
Zelina Vega.
But could that be the real reason why? And if so,
Yeah, they want to keep couples together.
since when?
They've been doing that for a while. I
Yes
think
and
all
no.
the couples are,
Okay,
are
so
on the same brands that,
so Charlotte's on SmackDown.
yes. So,
So in order to make, so they brought Alma Spot back to be with Charlotte,
yeah.
and then in turn, because Vega and Almas are together,
Right,
They got to bring her.
They got to bring Alistair.
So then they had to bring Alistair for her.
Which I think is good because he would have been
Yeah,
stuck in
yeah.
a team with Ricochet, anyways.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Which
that's
they're
true.
both single stars. I mean,
So
they're
Ricochet's on Raw, right?
Ricochet's
Yeah,
on
he's
Raw. He stayed there. He had a match yesterday.
Yeah, that's right. He got
It wasn't-
I don't know if he got jobbed out, but
No, but it was a good match. No, we'll get to that in a few minutes. But yeah, so that happened, and apparently, the main decision for this was Fox wanted some Latino representation for their Spanish audiences.
Oh, Fox. I thought you meant Alicia Fox.
No, well, no.
No, yeah,
But
no,
the-
Fox,
the,
Fox,
the
the
network,
channel,
since
yeah,
it's
the
going to
network.
be moving to
That's right,
Fox
that's
in
right.
October, SmackDown, they wanted some representation, so they got Andrade back. However, it was a kind of already teased that, or mentioned that they were going to move Andrade back to SmackDown anyways because of Charlotte being there.
Yeah.
So there was, I mean, it just worked out, I guess, ultimately
I
for,
guess they're so random.
for them.
Our audience members. How's life?
Life is great.
I'm tired, so
I
that's
mean,
how life is going.
I did like
Life is homework right now.
I did 3 or 4 days of Coachella, so my
That's
legs
right.
hurt.
You did.
I walked 30 miles according to my
The entire
Apple
weekend?
Watch. Yeah,
That's crazy.
and I'm feeling it too. So
Well, you made it back. It was
I
an
did.
experience.
I did make it back.
Speaking of experience,
Inhaled a lot of dirt,
that's
but
not good for you.
it was windy. It was windy,
Oh,
but
I'm sure. Yeah, so next up, Cesaro got moved to Raw.
yeah. Did you again another random one, right?
It was briefly mentioned on like a social media post.
Wait,
I-
Sheamus is on a different one then?
So Sheamus, the situation right now is he is rumored to be injured
Oh.
with a concussion, and they don't know how long he'll be out. So I guess the decision was to move Cesaro
I think
over to
that-
Raw, and now he's currently a singles.
I feel like that's kind of. I feel like there has to be more or something to just him having a concussion because
There could be something more to
because
it.
a concussion can be
Then
something
I
you're out
heard-
1 week for or a few months. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
They don't know the
could,
severity of the injury,
Right.
so that's why I think they just moved forward with Cesaro, just moving over to Raw for the time being. I know Sheamus made a tweet and he said something about saying always a bar or something, and he posted a
Mm.
picture with Cesaro. So I
Okay.
don't know what that means, if they're officially done as a tag team
Right.
or if he's just going to be out for a while. Who knows?
But so are is the video you're referring to on the network
Which video?
the Cesaro where he ignores a reporter, or was there another one?
That was on .com.
Okay.
WWE.com.
So which
where-
one did you see?
Oh, it was just a picture of Sheamus and
Oh,
Cesaro
okay.
that he posted.
No, right. But
Oh, the social media post
Yeah,
that
yeah,
the
yeah.
announcement?
right.
It was just on Twitter, I think.
Oh,
It
okay.
was just like a tweet. The
Okay.
video was after his match. and
Right. Okay.
I think they tried to get him for an interview, and then he just kind of brushed him off.
Yeah. So is he working heel now? It seems like it's
He's been
basi-
heel. Yeah.
He's been heel.
Well, the
Okay.
bar's they've been heels.
Okay.
So yeah, he's
'Cause I know they were good at one point. So
in like the very beginning of their formation.
they kind of were.
They're kind
They
of
were off the radar for a little bit, and they just kind of came back, didn't they?
Yeah, that's right. They were gone for
Yeah.
like a few months.
They kind of just
last
came
year.
back in time for WrestleMania, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, they kind of got
Yeah.
back in the shuffle over the last few months.
What did you hear about Adam Rose?
He almost had a heart attack. Didn't we talk about that
Yeah.
last
We
time?
talked about that last week.
I was
Yeah.
surprised. You know why I thought of him? Because there was a bunny that made the news that was beating up people.
I saw that.
That's the only
video.
reason why I thought of Adam Rose.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't know if I saw that.
No, there's a video going around. I think it was in Orlando that it happened, but I could be wrong. Yeah, that's crazy.
I was just imagine Adam Rose popping up with a sucker and being like, "That was a good one." You know, just doing something.
He is retiring from the competition. We
Yeah.
also talked about it. So,
That's right.
yeah, we'll see what he does after his pro wrestling career is done.
Crowd surfing.
I don't know. Probably not with this condition. Who knows?
I don't know. What about
Samoa Joe is on Raw.
Samoa Joe? Yeah.
He brought the United States Championship. That was-
Officially, right? We knew this was gonna happen,
Officially,
even though
this-
he was sick.
Ooh, thank you for sharing the broadcast.
It was not announced, but he is officially on Monday Night
Right.
Raw. He showed up, had a match. He's officially on Raw. And last but not least, probably my favorite change, Bobby Roode to Robert Roode.
I'm not sure.
But the
how-
mustache.
The
like,
mustache is great. I think.
I'm
I
not
love
sure
it.
how I feel about it because I feel like this is kind of the end of the road for Bobby Roode or Robert Roode, whatever you want to call him. This has
No, this is a new beginning.
yes, but no. This has Curtis Axel written all over it.
No. So Robert Roode was his original name in Impact, TNA, however many
Was
years
it?
ago.
And then
And then they changed it for some reason in the middle of his run
to Bobby.
to Bobby Roode in Impact. He brought it over to WWE.
Right.
So now
If
essentially-
WWE really wants to make money, they'll get James Storm or bring back beer money.
They tried bringing James Storm
Oh,
in.
but beer
to it.
money.
Yeah, but they brought him into NXT and he was on there for 2 weeks and then he dipped and went back
Was
to
Robert
TNA.
there though at the same
No,
time?
that's why they brought Robert in after.
Yeah, but together, beer money.
No, but Robert Roode's now doing the glorious thing, and it works perfect for him because now he seems to be
I was-
getting a new push.
I was glad to see he's still doing the glorious thing. But
He's a heel, full-on heel now.
so when he was doing this Robert Roode gimmick back in the day,
It
did
was
he have
a
the
Wall
mu-
Street gimmick. No, it wasn't
That's
a mustache.
right, that's
it was a
right.
Wall Street gimmick. He did not have the
Yeah.
mustache. That's new.
Okay, I remember.
Uh,
I remember the money gimmick.
So I don't
But
know.
his
I guess
manager made him unique too.
So the thing about this, that's why I think it's like it reminds me of Curtis Axel is that mustache is too Rick Rude-ish.
Oh yeah, there was total comparisons to that.
I mean, it's almost like it's an. I mean, has an impersonation worked out before? Yes, the Black Machismo. But with that said, I don't know. I
It's
mean,
not. Here's the thing. I don't think it's an impersonation. There was no mention of Rick Rude at all yesterday. They have not compared him to anyone. They've just left it.
no,
as,
I mean that's true, but I just think it's too close.
yeah,
with
he
the last
works-
name,
he
even though
does-
it's not spelled the same.
Right.
But the last name, the mustache.
I can see that.
If he starts gyrating his hips, we have a problem.
See, I don't think he's not going to be
Yeah, we got
that
a
heel.
problem.
I don't think that. I think yesterday was a good sign for him. Revitalize his
Yeah.
kind of gimmick and his career. He's now back to being what a lot of people wanted him to be, which was a heel to begin with.
That's right.
And so I think this is a good start for him. And it should be entertaining. I think we should take a quick commercial break, and we're going to be right back with some more news about the shakeup, some new changes to a particular gimmick.
Yes,
So
yes.
we'll get into details with that right here on Beyond the Ropes.
Tired of the same old thing? At Subway, you can try a different sub sandwich every day with the Subway Sub of the Day meal deal. Visit Subway
You
in
should
the
move to
USU
the
today.
blue mic, because the green mic has a lot of hiss on it.
Yeah, I thought I heard it in mine too.
I knew there was something wrong with
He's making snake noises.
Yeah, you know what? I did hear that.
How do they know it's the green mic?
I think they probably used it before.
Like, why'd you say it earlier?
Are
You know?
these-
And I should put a label on it not to use right
I
now.
guess, yeah. So what did you do at Telemark? What section?
Opinion.
Cool. Oh,
This, I remember I just signed up for the class, and then at the time, I guess, they needed the co-copy, yeah, because you took it at the same time that I did, right? And we all became like co-copy editors, basically.
Did we? I wasn't
No,
a copy editor.
no, you're just a writer.
Yeah.
yeah, what did you do?
Stuff.
Stuff?
No,
I didn't do anything, huh?
Writer, news,
You were never editor or
news
anything?
editor, and then EIC.
That's right.
Was
Yeah,
EIC?
he is gay.
What? I remember you were news editor. I don't remember you were
Yeah, it's dark times.
Why was
Dark
it,
Times.
why was it dark times?
So much. I don't know why. No, it wasn't as bad as EIC though.
You want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to.
Bonjour.
This is some your favorite commercial.
Just accordion
It's my favorite
waltz. Well, you
Just because I don't know. See, I don't like that
My name is
transition.
Ricardo
That's so
Alejandro,
weird.
Am I still on camera?
aka Francois, and I'm your host along
No,
with
she's
on
my
camera.
lovely co-host Selena,
No, it's not on over there.
aka
It's
Karen.
not on?
We are Francois sur la radio.
That one's mainly the
Bringing you
complete main feed
SoCal,
that I use.
CSULB, and
not
22
into
West
you now
Radio,
anymore.
all French or French themed music. The
What do you
good,
say? There's no
the
camera.
bad,
Well, you need some
the
camera.
I need some
old,
camera
and the
time on you
new,
now.
as well as info on
Oh, I mean, you can be on you now as long as you
No,
as long as I have this whole camera over here.
Join us.
Do I have to bring my own camera in just so it's on me?
Inoubliable
Everyone's just thinking
for
on
an
camera.
unforgettable time. Tune in every Tuesday from 9 to 10 p.m. À plus, mes chers amis. Bonsoir
What does
et
that mean?
au
10
revoir.
seconds.
Yours truly, Francois.
Make sure you hit the blue mic.
Yeah, I already raised it.
And we're back with Beyond the Ropes. I'm Ethan.
I'm
Right.
James.
Right?
Alright, we both went at the same time.
For any interference on Rob's introduction.
There we gotta rehearse that, guys.
We can do it in alphabetical order next time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. We are, I don't know whatever you guys want. I just know I start, and I
I'm
don't know.
distracted.
You guys,
I'm adding the other commercials.
there we
All right.
go.
We'll figure it
It's
out.
always a process. Facebook.com/Beyond the Ropes is where you can find us. Give us a like, a post. We post additional content. We are on You Now currently with the hashtag,
Ask questions.
and you can see James and I there. Rob is nowhere to be seen.
We got the main one right there.
Yeah, he's on the main camera there. We are also on YouTube. Just search up Rob Flores on YouTube or go Beyond the Ropes, and you can find 5 episodes, 84 episodes now.
This is 85. 84 still has to get posted. 83 got posted like the day before.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you're keeping up there with it, which is nice.
That's impressive. I would have still been in number 10 or something.
Number from like 2 years ago, right?
2 years ago or something.
Just like a week ago, we were still in 2018 over there.
That's right. Yeah, so we talked about the Superstar shakeup that happened over the last week and a bunch of changes, some alterations on certain gimmicks, which I think for the most part have been pretty good. Last night we got a little more indication on a certain superstar that got a gimmick change, I guess you can say.
Oh gosh.
Bray Wyatt. Did you guys watch the video?
I
This
did
is a
watch the video.
Strange Mr. Rogers thing.
Did you see it, Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It-
Okay,
saw
good.
it.
It does remind me of Mr. Rogers, actually.
I love it. I think it's great.
He could never be heel.
Well, I was watching.
He could never
No,
be
no,
heel
no,
like
here's
that.
I was
He's a
watching.
heel.
I
He's a
just
total
watched
heel.
it again. I think that is still
That not
heelish.
He is.
possible.
He chainsawed himself. On
Excuse
a
me?
Kids.
But
I didn't watch that part.
no,
Yeah.
there's no way
Is this when he had the cardboard
The
cut out?
cardboard.
Because he
I
has
don't know.
kids cheering in that commercial.
It's a total
Well, they
heel.
also booed him,
mani-
though,
he's
too.
manipulating them. It's a total heel
Yeah,
thing.
no, that's a heel thing. I didn't see the chainsaw thing, but
With the cardboard, yeah.
yeah. I hope it's
Oh, I
What?
can't-
What? Did you watch the full
Explain
video?
I saw the whole thing,
Oh,
but
see, that's a total heel.
Look, okay, look.
Oh.
So I didn't watch.
he's got puppets and everything. Kids are gonna gravitate towards him.
Do you see how creepy those
And then
puppets
he-
are?
Yeah,
that's
but I still think he screams babyface and could never be heel.
Oh
with that
no,
character.
just wait for it. Give it time. Don't be
Yeah,
one of those
right.
Twitter people that I've been seeing the
Right.
last 24 hours
He's a
complaining
heel.
about it.
No,
a
he's for
total
sure a heel.
I mean, because he's all like kids.
Which is
I'll
almost,
never, like, okay, at least that video, like, there's no, like, cursing or anything. So we could actually look it up.
So this is it right here.
And this is where the Twitter video ended.
Okay, look at this.
Uh,
Something happened with the glove, and now he's chainsawing his former self.
oh my goodness.
You're telling me that's gonna be a baby face?
Yeah.
No.
You could probably turn that down a little bit now. Oh, there we go. And you think that's a baby face? Why?
Because he's all promising he'll always be good and stuff. And look at those cartoon characters.
He had a chainsaw.
There's no
Did
such
you
thing
ever
as like
see
a Dark
Mr.
Side
Mr.
Mr. Rogers
Min-
or Dark Side Blues Clues looking thing.
Have
like
you ever
that.
seen Mr. Rogers with the chainsaw?
No, but I mean, other than that time where he tells Homer something very bad, but
No, that
nothing
was
like
dark.
that.
And look at the puppet. So there has been
Or that time that Elmo said, "Elmo knows where you live."
that's creepy.
That time.
So there was some speculation going on who might be a part of Bray Wyatt's funhouse.
It shouldn't have.
Really, people?
Yeah, I mean, I
remember?
just don't think it
That-
should.
that-
He doesn't need it.
Mercy the Buzzard, and I believe Tammy, her name is?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Like
the
people are gonna dress as them.
No, but they're insinuating that Eric Young and Nikki Cross
Oh.
are. So there's a picture here going around of the similarities of how they look in.
I don't know if Eric Young looks like a buzzard.
I mean, he sounded his voice. I mean, when you think of
You-
voice, he's kind of got a similar voice
You-
to the puppet.
I mean, I think he's had enough of being a bird whenever
Okay.
he lost the Thanksgiving match in TNA.
Yeah,
So,
this is dark.
okay, well then,
So there's been speculation.
okay,
about
okay,
that,
so,
maybe.
okay. So with that in mind, is it possible to play just the puppet part again?
Did he already exit out?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
so-
listen to it later, but
So the puppet was brief. They just introduced themselves.
but the puppet, I know I'm trying to catch the sound though, because the puppet
I don't think it
reminded
was-
me
I don't-
of Bray.
No, it was totally
Really?
Bray's voice. I will say it was Bray's
Right.
voice, but I feel like, I mean,
At the end of the
Obviously,
day, it'll
if-
be revealed as.
they don't want to reveal that it's Eric Young's voice because then it's too obvious.
Part of me feels like you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between Bray and Eric Young.
That's a possibility.
Again,
Especially
our
the
audience,
last-
our audience is random again. Do you guys like to cook?
No. I just
Unless cereal counts.
Unless
Or
cereal
grilled
counts.
cheese.
How many viewers do we have on Periscope, or what is it?
Yeah,
It looks a little different now.
What
This
do you
is-
want?
This is live me.
Okay, we're
But
on live meet.
It looks like they've changed some things that I don't know.
Oh, so you don't know the audio? Goodness.
It's because I see a flame and it says 232, but I don't know.
Oh, well there you go.
I don't know.
There's
how-
also 9 diamonds. So.
I mean,
That's
I
interesting.
think Wyatt needs to be on his own for a bit, or it's like, what's the point?
Look, whatever gets him back to prominence.
Okay,
I'm
so-
fine with.
So this is Raw. So
Oh, he could appear on SmackDown. It has not been confirmed.
because they've been showing the promos on both, right?
So I expect to see
Really?
the same.
I mean, he did have a red sweater though, and he was on.
He has
Raw.
to be on a totally
Who
separate
knows?
brand than Matt.
What?
Oh, probably. Because they were teams.
Yeah, but Matt's
I mean,
not
they don't have to.
doing a-
Yeah, they don't have to.
Okay, but so the point I'm trying to make is,
I think
what
Raw
is
will be best.
what is Eric on? Eric Young is on what brand again?
Raw?
Okay, so
Nikki
I think
Cross
it
could
makes
show up
sense.
on Raw.
Right.
Yeah, they
I think
could-
it makes sense.
It'll be on Raw.
So you have that good. That's working in your favor.
And Eric Young and Nikki Cross again have been absent for several weeks.
And I can see how they can just
they
they
take them
just-
out,
right.
bring them back in as a
You
surprise.
just like slide
Slide.
Eric Young's name in there and be like, oh, he's on Raw, and then just leave it at that. So I can kind of see where they kind of do it. Think it'll
I'd
get
rather
five
have
people.
Eric Young start associating with something with Robert Roode.
I doubt that's gonna happen.
Doing
now.
like Team Canada.
I mean, no, but just in general, just like a story together, even if it's like a singles program or, I mean, they're all the TNA originals are bound to have to like. You know,
Well, I mean, AJ and Joe have been feuding.
I mean, they were in the ring last night.
Isn't R-Truth the only TNA person that stayed on SmackDown?
I'm sure there's more.
Yeah, but do you really count R-Truth as a TNA guy?
Oh, R-Truth's a star all by himself. He
Is
doesn't
he a
need.
TNA guy?
But
He's not a TNA. He's a WWE guy.
I mean-
but there's bound to be that storyline where some
No,
TNA
I know, but
stuff
I'm just
happens.
saying. Like, I think
I don't know. I mean, WWE's avoided it for so long. I'm sure they can
Because they're
continue to
building,
avoid
they
it.
can build it to a mania.
Not with R-Truth.
I love R-Truth, but
But not with R-Truth.
at what point did you start liking R-Truth?
Yeah,
Can
I'm
we get this
curious.
out of the way? Can we get this out
Look,
of the way?
When did you start caring? Because you never mentioned R-Truth
Like-
before, like this semester. So
Oh, is
That's
it?
because
Okay, so
I
this is
didn't have
rather
time
new.
anyways to watch stuff anyways.
okay, so tell us about R-Truth.
Yeah, tell us about
Your
it.
infatuation.
So
with
do
them.
you like these
R-Truth
Carmella
has
segments?
been cool, but no, I haven't gotten that far. Like I'm talking about his much older stuff anyways. And then
Okay.
did you see this one angle where like him and oh my gosh, I'm forgetting his name, Conan, like showed up to like WWE one day, like I
No.
think- yeah, like it was like
I thought
they
that was-
filmed it and they were like protesting.
I thought
or
that was
something, or-
DX.
It was like a angle that they were
I
going
thought it was
with.
DX.
No, they invaded like catering.
It was probably
It was
supposed
like
to be
they
something
invaded
like
stuff,
Oh,
and
dear.
somebody was supposedly like Vince, and it's not.
I don't know if they.
It's just some funny stuff. It's a lot of original content.
This is why TNA is in the shape it's in.
Because it was a
Because of that.
DX spoofing.
Because
Oh no, the VKM that was a whole different.
that
The-
was
what was it? The bloody
Voodoo Kid
Yeah.
Mafia.
Where they
with
pretend to
the-
dress
Oh,
like
because
Triple
it-
H and
Road
Shawn.
Dogg.
Because it was VKM. Vince couldn't even.
That's right. I just got that.
Yeah.
Did you really? I mean,
I think I heard it before,
yeah,
but
I heard
forgot
about it. I never figured it out.
Yeah.
But there's so many Vince things. Did you know? We're going off the rails here. It's alright.
Doesn't matter.
So you know Virgil in WWE,
Uh-huh.
the guy who was with Ted
Oh yeah,
DiBiase.
they called him
They
Vincent.
called him. Well, they called him Virgil because it's supposed to be a spoof on Dusty Rhodes.
That's his real
And
name.
then when he went to
Yeah.
WCW, they called him Vince
Vincent.
as a Vincent
Oh.
as a play on Vince
Oh.
McMahon.
You guys saw the Goldust video?
That's
I
right.
didn't watch.
Gold Dust.
I
I
didn't.
didn't
Oh,
I didn't watch it
Dustin.
because I was at Coachella, but I did see it. And
Yeah,
I would see it.
I didn't watch it.
That was
Um,
very interesting.
Dustin officially announced his departure from WWE.
He'll be back.
He announced his farewell to Goldust. He wrote like a letter saying farewell to
Oh.
Goldust. So
Oh,
it'll be
yes.
Dustin Rhodes versus Cody Rhodes at Double or Nothing.
I wonder
at the end
what
of May.
made him choose that paint though.
Yeah, he
It
went like
reminds
a.
me too much of Finn Balor's.
Wait. So he's doing paint still?
So there's a picture. There's a picture and I guess a T-shirt now going around of half his face covered in red and black paint. It reminded me a lot of Kane because it's red. And
You know what?
black.
I think I did see it, but I didn't even know.
Yeah. Speaking of pro wrestling tees tonight, I don't know if you guys. You probably didn't see it on Facebook.
No, do we have a pro wrestling team?
I wish. Can we start our own store?
Oh,
We probably can.
we-
The,
might.
the other
Why not?
the other
Okay.
Beyond the Ropes apparently does have one.
Really?
Yes, but
There's
it
another one?
sucks.
Okay.
That-
Hey
that
now, don't
t-shirt.
start. You're getting the heat on the show
They
here.
don't want- they
It's
don't
a
want
plain
us.
T-shirt. It's a plain
Go on.
T-shirt.
What is
I was
that?
gonna say they have a 20% off sale, and they do mystery bags. And that was and they do they're also what is it, botch teas. So essentially they
Oh.
mess up
Oh,
teas that are
yeah.
messed up and they sell them for a lot less. I was saying
Like teas they messed up on purpose, or like teas
by
that
it's by
through-
accident.
yeah.
So they sell them at a very discounted price, like $4.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, so I was
Yeah,
thinking.
but then people make fun and be like, "Hey, you didn't have it spelled right."
No, but it's like a special.
that's
It's a
part of it,
special
yeah.
shirt.
Yeah.
It's cool. So I was thinking about doing an unboxing live
That's
on
cool.
the air,
a what?
and like
An
an unboxing.
Oh,
They're mystery shirts. You don't
Yeah.
know what you're gonna get.
That's cool. So how many shirts do you get?
You order them individually.
Oh, okay.
So I was
Right. That's
thinking
cool.
if you guys
I'll be down.
interested,
I'm down.
Rob, if you're interested,
that's something.
I mean, I could always.
Yes or
order
no,
them.
Robert?
Yeah, I'm gonna start calling you Robert now.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? We'll get your name changed too.
And get you a mustache. Ooh, we're gonna buy him a fake
He's
mustache.
imagine he starts wrestling and he brings a Pringles box.
Oh my
Oh.
god!
See, don't give
I like
WWE
Pringles.
ideas.
Don't say that.
Yeah, don't. That's how internet rumors start.
It's gonna be a meme.
Oh, it's been memes
Oh, yeah.
all day yesterday and today. So
So I was scrolling through the network earlier, well, actually less than an hour ago, and I saw. I mean, if you guys watched SmackDown, you guys saw Roman Reigns hit Vince McMahon in the face.
that's right.
And now they're teasing on the network that Roman Reigns will he get fired?
No, but I think this is the right gimmick to go because Vince is a straight heel, and if they want to get Roman over, people like it when
Right.
I don't
Vince
know.
gets hit.
There's
so,
a whole lot of talk that The Rock versus Roman is supposed to happen at Mania.
next
I mean,
year.
that's so far
They
removed,
teased that.
though. Did you
That's-
Yeah,
see The
that
Rock's
video.
new movie with
The trailer with
and
Roman.
then Roman's on it? Yeah. I'm curious. To see
Such
how
a
that will go.
popcorn movie. I'm gonna watch.
Are you
the
gonna
heck
watch
out
it?
of Yeah. Looks
Okay.
great. Looks so cheesy, but that's the point.
You think it looks cheesy?
They're well aware. I think they're very self-aware of how cheesy it is.
I mean, it's a Fast and Furious movie.
They're all cheesy.
Oh.
Have you never seen them? Or
I mean, some.
I mean, no, I
Wait,
like them.
What
I'm not
number? I
against
don't
them.
know what number they're on now. They're on like
8.
Fast, Furious 5.
8.
It's
Oh.
too fast to keep up.
It's too fast to
Something,
keep
yeah.
up. Too
No,
fast to keep
I-
up. That's the name of the next one.
I think it's like 1, 2, and 3. Maybe I watched, but
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're a little cheesy, but
they're over the top, but they're action movies, so whatever.
I mean, The Rock's got to make his money, and so Roman's getting involved. I think that's.
I think it's
cool.
great. It looks. I mean, that particular scene that Roman's in looks really cool. So.
It took a while for them to see how they were gonna. Because I saw someone talking about it, and then I started watching it. I'm like, "Where's?" Oh, you know what? It is cheesy, because I don't know who the other guy is. Is that Jason Statham?
Yeah,
or
Jason
whatever?
Statham.
So then they're there, and they pick rooms or whatever.
Oh
I saw
yeah,
that.
and they're doing. Yeah.
And then okay.
Yeah.
So
So,
okay, it is a little cheesy.
it's pretty cheesy, but it's all right. I'm
You
still
still
gonna
gonna
watch
watch
it.
it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It looks good. Looks cheesy in a good way. Very entertaining way. We gotta hit another commercial break because we're running. Yeah, we passed our time here. But when we return, I don't have anything else. We talked about everything.
We'll find something to
We'll,
talk
we'll
about.
talk about whatever's going on. Actually,
Ethan might want to talk
actually,
about truth. Who knows?
no, a particular wrestler returned under a mask
Oh,
last
I didn't-
weekend.
I,
So
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, you
well,
gotta tell me about this when we come back.
we'll get into detail when we return right here on Beyond the Ropes.
I didn't hear about this.
Oh yeah.
Need to grab breakfast or lunch on the run?
Yeah, I mean, we
Visit
can talk
Carl
about
Jr. in the
SmackDown
USU.
and-
Little
Yeah, I'll
place
give it a little
with the
preview.
big tape.
Or last week, I mean.
I watched the video. Like they had like the top 5 things from the
Yeah.
5 things to know going in.
Right.
We could talk about that
The
Oscar tag team.
LGBTQ Center Long
Oh,
Beach
yeah.
is currently
That's that.
seeking volunteers to assist with outreach, mentoring, and special events to benefit the community. The center is
Oh, you
also
did.
seeking volunteers to assist with the
I
Long
can
Beach
tell you.
Lesbian and
You
Gay
watch
Pride
wrestling?
Festival.
No,
Oh.
she's keeping up with what we're
I'm
talking
glad
about.
somebody is.
More information on the LGBTQ Center Long
We
Beach
were
is
better last
available
week. We
at
promise.
centerlb.org.
I'm tired, so
I'm exhausted.
I'm going on fumes.
Me too.
There's actually some breaking news actually that broke
Just right now.
like
What happened
Before the
to
show
Bless the
started.
Lord?
And
And why
so
can't
we'll
I
talk
listen
about that
to
right now.
Beach Center? Well, we switched hours. You can now listen to Bless the
so
Lord
you
at 2
should do
p.m.
that, Rob. We
and
switched
listen to
hours.
Beach Center
We switched
Sports
hours every
and gospel
semester.
music at 1 p.m. So after you listen to some boring sports, come listen to Bless the Lord
Were you saying?
here on 22 West
Were you gonna
Radio
say
and
Oh.
22westmedia.com.
I'm here. I'm
Some
hearing
fun
things.
news every Wednesday. Woo!
Okay, Nene, tell us, what is your favorite 22 West radio show?
Beyond the Ropes.
Weird.
Obviously.
Wrong
You just getting
answer,
your hours?
Nene. Try again.
I need 2 more. And then I can do my board test.
Wrong answer.
Nice.
It's Otaku Hourly. Otaku
Yeah, where do I get one of those
Hourly.
What?
One of those papers.
To Otaku Hourly.
Oh, The Office.
Do my old hours count, or do I have to let them know and then track them?
No,
I mean, you've been on the air. There's video footage, so.
yeah.
True.
Go off the tape.
Oh,
Are we back?
whoops. Nope. Hold on.
About to say. Oh.
Yeah.
So it's not on there?
No, they haven't
22 West Radio
put it in
every
for
Tuesday
them
at 2
yet.
p.m. Pacific. Oh, yeah! As myself, Rob Flores, Ethan Ortiz, and James Williams will discuss everything related to the professional wrestling industry.
Great title.
Film is a single episode of Beyond the Road.
And we're back with Beyond the Ropes. I'm Ethan.
I'm Rob.
And I'm James.
And I guess this is episode 85. Hopefully you're getting the numbers correct. We are always on Facebook. Facebook.com/Beyond the Ropes. Rob usually posts videos. I will post predictions and sometimes my own stuff. We are also on YouTube. So search up Beyond the Ropes, or you can search up Rob Flores on YouTube, and you'll find all 80 plus episodes so far. We are also on Twitter. You can follow us on Twitter at EthanNV95.
Rob Flores Media.
At JHW Reporter.
I've been thinking about making a Twitter for the radio show, but
Yeah.
I don't know how
More
active
more
we would
ways
be.
for you to compete against the other Beyond the Ropes.
Is there another one?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
On there?
They call themselves BTR Podcast or something like that, or Beyond
I
the
will
Ropes.
find them.
The podcast.
Oh, I'm gonna find them
But
and.
we're the
Yeah,
video.
no, I think we should make a Twitter for it. We can make it happen.
Yeah, we'll all have ownership of the Twitter.
But you've been teasing me here about this breaking news
That's
and
right.
the wrestler in a mask.
All right,
and
so
I
we'll
need answers.
we'll start with the breaking news first.
All right.
So this,
Is it real breaking news?
yeah, it kind of
Oh
is.
wait, is it
Of the last hour,
okay?
at least that I've seen it. So I don't.
What is it, Ethan?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna keep you waiting until the end. So,
Oh my goodness.
all right. So
Is it Sasha Banks
no.
Oh.
She's still on,
on hiatus?
I guess, whatever she wants to be doing. Conrad Thompson. Do you know Conrad Thompson?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you guys watch
Yes.
or listen
Yeah,
to the.
Yes.
That's
yeah.
the best WWE network show right there.
I don't think so. But he apparently told Sports Illustrated that The Undertaker and Kurt Angle will not be appearing at Starrcast 2.
Didn't that pass?
No, Starrcast 2 is happening AEW Double or Nothing weekend.
Oh.
Happening at the end of May. So,
I'm
Starrcast
surprised.
is a separate entity from All Elite Wrestling, despite what some people might think, just because they're similar, I guess, and they
Yeah,
have it on
yeah.
the same weekend. It is its own thing. Thompson acknowledged, this is a quote, that WWE was not happy about the booking. He said, and I quote, I was told that it had gotten WWE's attention and that Vince McMahon texted The Undertaker about the appearance. Taker's representation, which is a company called Get Engaged, called to me. WWE says he can't do it.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, so it was also mentioned that Vince McMahon felt that Undertaker should not be making appearances outside of WWE.
You know what? I mean, I was surprised even in the first place that he was going to make an appearance away from WWE, and a lot of people were starting to think that was the end of the relationship.
He
But
was
I
always
think-
the hush-hush one.
Yeah, and also,
Yeah, but I think it reestablished the fact. I mean, the minute he was back in a ring, the day after WrestleMania. I mean,
he had signed a new contract,
Of
so
course
he
he did.
wasn't under contract, I guess, technically.
at that moment,
So
that
that's
was probably,
why
it could have been a power move. I mean, the Undertaker was
Possibly.
never going anywhere.
he got a bunch of money, I'm sure. from
Whatever
it.
money he was going to make from that signing, he got
So
from Vince. It's
it-
all good.
It appears that there's going to be some replacements. Thompson said that it would be none of the main roster stars on WWE television, but he suggested Shawn Michaels, but he's not sure
Yeah.
because of the proximity of Starrcast and AEW. So he's not sure if that would be a possibility, but
I mean,
he has yet to hear back from WWE on getting someone to replace The Undertaker. Also, Kurt Angle there's not been any talk about why he was pulled. Obviously,
again, yeah.
it's WWE thing, but there hasn't been talk.
He's going to go to. I mean, they're going to bring Hogan in.
Probably.
Well, Hogan has he's not on TV, but
Yeah, that's a possibility. So.
mainly because Conrad's a big fan of Hogan. Conrad works with Eric Bischoff, and Eric Bischoff is more or less best friends with Hulk Hogan.
That's very true.
Anyone want to bet?
No, I think that
They
would
don't
be
bother to use Hogan for anything else, really.
Well, I mean, he does have a WWE contract, so I can see why it wouldn't be him.
He's an
Yeah,
ambassador.
but he's the only one they don't really want to put on camera.
The
as
thing
much.
is, I'm just thinking, who are you gonna get to replace the Undertaker?
It's got to be someone big.
And
That's
Hulk
Hogan.
Hogan.
That's Hogan. Yeah.
I mean, look at how they pulled Sting out from one of those conventions at WrestleMania weekend.
Who did?
They pulled Sting out. He was gonna be in WWE. Like
Oh.
they're like, oh, due to his commitment to WWE. Was he
WrestleCon?
even at WrestleMania?
Oh.
He was at the Hall of Fame, so I'm assuming it was that they probably pulled him out.
Maybe he wasn't announced for the Hall of Fame yet.
I mean, he was just in the audience, so who knows? Speaking of AEW, they got 4 new signings. So.
Oh, who did they get?
They've got Private Party.
No idea.
They're a tag team. I saw a
Are
picture
you
of
aware of them?
Nope.
Oh.
But
there they are.
Apparently, some people really like them.
Yeah.
So. Peter Avalon. Don't know who that is either.
Almost kind of.
And someone who I do know, and you guys might know because she has appeared on NXT before, Leva Bates, aka Blue Pants.
I've heard of her. You know, when the first time I think
picture of her.
the first episode of WWE's NXT that I watched, I think the first thing I remember is this chick named Blue Pants running around and she was chasing.
She was with Enzo and Cass. She kind of had
Yeah,
a brief connection with them.
That's
in
right,
NXT.
and that's what it was. And now, was she there before Carmella, or was Carmella there?
She was there before Carmella made her debut. So.
Oh, really?
She wasn't. Yeah.
Oh.
But Blue Pants wasn't like an official contracted superstar. She
Right.
was just there making appearances, I guess, as an extra. So.
Because I remember that
yeah.
Blue. That's like literally when I started watching was this Blue Pants, and then one day she was gone, and then.
Yeah, it
Carmella
was.
was
It was
there.
a. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where she's an extra, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
The Shield's
She was
final.
over though.
Oh yeah, people loved her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good for her. The Shield's final chapter happened this past Sunday.
Yes, it did. That's right.
Did you guys watch it?
I did not watch it.
I haven't seen it either. I'll watch it later. But it was a farewell for Dean Ambrose.
Yeah.
For his like 5th farewell last month.
Did he-
Renee Young's
oh, you-
post, it kind of does look official.
I mean, he's leaving, but I still don't
So-
think he's going to AEW.
There's speculation saying that
Retirement.
within the company that he's just taking time off and he'll
Yeah.
be back.
I think he's taking time off. I'd be curious to know. Again, I don't think he's going to AEW or any other organization.
I don't think so.
I
Right
think
away.
if anything, when he returns, it'll be probably in WWE again. I'm curious to know if there is something more going on.
Yeah, definitely.
He just came back.
Um,
He just came back not too
from
long
injury,
ago.
but he was apparently very unhappy with his character direction.
Right, but he wasn't there long enough for anything.
If
to
you
really
want to go the
happen.
actors way, like you can't really get like the cool stuff without like leaving the company completely.
I mean, I could see him doing acting or something, but
I think he's just taking a break for now. Just a
Just
few
let it
months,
be.
and then we'll see what he does. He has a bunch. He has a bunch of money saved up. I'm
oh,
sure.
yeah, of course.
He's obviously married to Renee Young, who's still working with the company.
Which is
so
part, yeah. I just
there's
don't.
a good relationship. I would think it seems to be very okay.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens
I
over
just-
the next few months.
I just think that the send off thing is almost kind of weird, though.
Yeah,
I just think no one's mind is made up on what really is going on.
I feel like it's.
I feel like he just told him, "Hey, we're leaving. Hey, I'm leaving," but I don't know, because they gave him a send off where it was a big enough deal
Mhm.
instead of having him just fade off right out into the sunset
Right.
quietly. But we'll see.
Mhm.
I'm curious to see what happens.
So you want to hear about this masked man?
Yes, I almost forgot about this mask man.
I know, I almost.
On WWE,
Second
correct?
City
No, it was a local indie show. I'm trying to pull up some
Yeah.
like the actual conversation here. Okay, here it is. Let's see if it loads. But there was a certain masked man.
Oh, I
See it?
saw
You
it.
saw it?
I
You saw
saw
it?
it, but
Okay, there you go.
I
So
saw.
let me-
You know what? So I did see something about this on Twitter briefly, but I didn't make anything of it because I just thought it was a guest spot.
All right, so here it
Good
is.
job rushing him out.
This is from WrestlingNews.com. CM Punk may have quietly returned to pro wrestling and flew under the radar. So this was the MKE wrestling promotion that
Okay.
happened this past Friday, April 19th in West Allis, Wisconsin.
Okay, that's random.
Yeah, it's a random town. It is the last night. That was the title of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently during a match, let's see, I'm trying to get it here. Sorry, I'm trying to wait up here.
You still haven't said who the person is, right?
CM Punk, I mentioned
Yeah,
at the beginning.
okay. Yeah,
so
you did
Da-
mention
so
that.
Dave Prazak, who was in a match, was getting beat up by his opponent or
Yeah.
whatever, and so one of the individuals kind of went out the ring and opened the door
Mhm.
and called for some help, and there was a masked man. He was wearing a mask. He was wearing a hoodie, some jeans, and
Mm-hmm.
so
You couldn't see the tattoos. You couldn't see
rushed
anything.
rushed the ring, and he hit a GTS.
That'll do it.
However, a lot of people were saying, well, that's not Punk. He's not hitting it like Punk would hit it.
Oh, Lord.
Which it did look a little.
I mean, he was
soft.
in jeans.
But yeah, but
But
again,
what's
he
his
was
name?
in jeans, and
Okay.
he's also lost a lot of weight because of his MMA. So
So this was a skinny guy.
it was a skinnier guy.
Now, can I make the case
Go ahead.
that isn't the other guy who made the go to sleep, or is supposed to be known as the go to sleep guy, is what's his face?
Kenta?
Is that Tozawa?
No, formerly
The one
known
that
as
left,
Hideo,
right?
Hideo Itami. Formerly
Yeah,
known.
yeah, yeah. And
He's
he left.
Kenta. It was not him.
Why not?
Because he also does not hit the GTS. Like his is like more devastating.
I guess. I mean, how many?
No, but
ways
there's
can you do it?
there's more to this. CM Punk was also spotted wearing that exact same hoodie later on that day in his town, I think the same town.
I see you were heading off the details.
So there you go.
There you go. I mean, they'll do it. I mean, okay, so who did that last part come from? Is that just part of the report? Is there a source on that?
There's more. There's various sources, I believe. Pro Wrestling, PWI. I reported it. Or Pro Wrestling.
Is
Sheet.
this article something you would post on the Facebook page? Or the group or
Um,
something? Somewhere where they can find it?
I could.
There you
I
go.
don't normally share it, but yeah, I could.
You're over here teasing people.
Well, people are probably already. It's a couple days old.
I mean, I didn't hear about it.
I'll send you the link.
Thank
It's
you.
all over Twitter.
Thank
Here
you.
it is. Here's a picture, by the way.
Okay, here we go. This is what I want to know.
So
Proof.
there you go.
Yeah, that's it. That'll do it.
Yeah, it's the same. And people were saying, well, if you look through the mask, you can kind of see his beard. So,
Okay.
so yeah, so that's kind of all we got this week. We're wrapping
Do
up.
we have some time?
We got 2 minutes.
What do you think about that tag team, Asuka and
Kyrie Sane. Yeah, that's right. Kyrie Sane got moved up to the main roster. I like it. It gives Asuka something to do. It gives Kyrie Sane something to do. I'm fine with it.
Are they flip flopping the titles on different shows, the tag titles, or are they only?
Iconics have been appearing on both Raw and SmackDown, so
I
that's
was gonna
good.
say if they're not on the titles, if the titles aren't on SmackDown, that's a waste of a tag.
Yeah, they've been showing up. We also should mention that SmackDown's women's division is stacked. Raw got decimated. However, now the Raw tag team division seems to be a little more filled out.
For the women or for
No,
the men?
the men.
Okay.
Rather than the men's tag team
Right.
on SmackDown. Also, some brief note: Jeff Hardy might be injured.
Oh, that goes the
Apparently,
Hardys.
he did not wrestle over the weekend.
And they have the tag belt still.
Correct. So it's still early to tell. He was noticeably limping during a house show on Sunday when he was in his corner, his brother's corner.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully it's nothing too serious. This might just be minor, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see. We'll find out tonight, I guess. Tonight is SmackDown. The effects of the Superstar shakeup are officially underway. Hopefully we'll get some exciting stuff.
Yeah, we'll see
SmackDown.
what happens.
SmackDown doesn't really disappoint ever. So
I heard SmackDown came out with a better roster in that deal.
I think they
Is
did,
this true?
especially the women's division. They've got a solid division now, especially now that they got Andrade back and Aleister Black. It's going to be good. So I think we're in for a good show tonight. So
Yeah, and I think when you looked at the Superstar shakeup, the roster was pretty long in favor of Raw. So I guess that's probably part of why they send some more back that way. But anyways,
absolutely, we're running out of time. We're tapping out here.
you're tapping out. I don't tap out.
Oh, I'm tapping out.
He high
I quit.
flies.
Yeah,
I
he
high
high flies and
I could go another hour.
that high spot. He misses it and hits him. So
And hits the guardrail.
hits the guardrail. So until next time, once again, I'm Ethan.
I'm James.
I'm Rob.
And this has been Beyond the Ropes. Thanks for tuning in. This episode has been too sweet.